I find it so crazy to think that if I got in the Uber 5 minutes later, Mark and I might have never even met, and like, where would I be today? Here is the long-awaited full story of how I met my boyfriend when I was studying abroad in Prague. I studied abroad in Prague in the summer of 2019, and let me tell you, I was this close to not even going because I was having some heart issues right beforehand, and I almost had to cancel. During the very first week that I was there, I went out with some of the girls from my program. On that very same morning, we had taken our first beginner Czech lesson, and I was really eager to practice my Czech. So we got out of the Uber. I was definitely a little bit intoxicated, and I saw a group of guys outside the bar who I figured were Czech. I don't even know why I assumed this, but anyway, I walked up to them and just said, "Yes, I'm Taylor." I forget what else I said, but I was trying to speak in Czech. Mark spoke back to me immediately in English and said, "Are you American?" Mark is half English, half Czech. He grew up in England and spent the summers in Prague and was out that night with some of his family friends. The reason that they were standing outside the bar is because they were literally right about to leave, like minutes away from leaving. So we talked for a couple minutes. I went into the bar with my friends, and Mark and his friends decided to stay. This is honestly fuzzy for me. I don't have the best memory of this, to be honest, but he said that he was trying to talk to me and that I was blowing him off. But that eventually I came up to him and we started dancing, got some drinks together. And honestly, this is so corny to say, but the rest is history. I can talk more in another video about what the next few years of our relationship looked like because he was living in England, I was living in the US. But now, 5.5 years later, we live together in Prague, the city where we met. So that is my study abroad romance success story.